Psycho Squad Gaming Club role-playing episode. This features mature adults using mature language. If that bothers you, stop listening now. Enjoy our game and remember, alter reality on a regular basis. Greetings everyone, Psycho Squad Gaming Club is back. Right at the end of the year, had a long break, but you know, it is what it is. We've got, everyone is here. We got some changes in our lineup for gamers, but today we are going to be diving in for the first time to Call of Cthulhu, the 7th edition. We have already made characters, so that way don't have to bore people with making characters. We've already got it all done. We're ready to play. So let's just so we can keep track of everyone. Guys, I'll name each one of you. Just give everyone on the podcast and stuff just a brief overview, what your character is, name, who you are, who you're related to, why, all that good stuff. So, Estevan, why don't you lead it off?
My name's Jonah Graves. I'm from the South, specifically New Orleans. Old money, slave trade. I had a business opportunity with a friend who came from the Italian mafia to do bootlegging, so I'm using my country estate to brew up some whiskey.
Oh, there you go. Oh, so this is the 1920s, so it's depending on what year that we're in. We're going to probably be set in the early 1920s, so Prohibition really hasn't kicked off all that much. It's not until 1923 really that the Prohibition kicked in high gear. So, but it's a-coming. You're just preparing for it, basically. All right, John?
My name is Algelo Esketti. I am a 23-year-old mob boss in New Orleans. Family sent me from Chicago to kind of stretch my legs and see what I can do.
All right.
I got my uncle, Stephano, my driver, Wilfred, and Jonah is one of my good friends.
Well, all right. Chris?
I'm Stephano Giobaldi. I'm the uncle, part owner of the Speakeasy here in New Orleans. He was born in Rome, Italy, migrated over to the States, found New Orleans to be a home, set up a shop, and my nephew's going to be my boss, and we're just going to have some fun making some money.
All right. Thomas?
Well, my name is Wilfred Brazier. I'm the chauffeur for our mob boss over here.
It's a very interesting occupational class. No one ever really picked chauffeur for Call of Cthulhu. This ought to be interesting.
I'm French. I was born in Marseille, France.
All right. And finally, Nick, what you got?
All right, my name is Markus Riles. I am an occultist as my occupation. I am part business owner along with the mob boss. I am also the front man talker for any business propositions that we need. I was born in Montana.
There we go. So all you guys are just kind of hanging out. That's excellent. Well, we will be playing today an adventure that is called is out of the Great Old Ones book for the 5th edition. I like some of the older stuff and modified it for 7th ed. That's okay. So we are going to be playing the adventure titled "Tell Me, Have You Seen the Yellow Sign?" This takes place quite remarkably in New Orleans, so you guys picked just about the perfect place. So I don't have to go through getting you guys to New Orleans. You guys are already there.
Weird.
Yeah. That's awesome. So it's going to be the early 1920s of New Orleans. It's going to be the Mardi Gras festivities have already started. You have roughly about 9 to 10 days before Mardi Gras Day. Typically, Easter sets up when Mardi Gras starts. So Mardi Gras is the celebration has actually started, and you have roughly 10 days until Mardi Gras Day, which is kind of weird that Mardi Gras Day is like the end of the festivities. That's when the great big parties and everything go off.
It's Thursday.
Right. So there you go. I'm going to pick Markus Riles here for some of this information. Markus, since you have ties in the occult already, and New Orleans is a fantastic freaking place to be involved in the occult, by the way. You got voodoo priests, you have ancient lores, you got everything that goes on in New Orleans at this time, obviously. So there's a lot of cool stuff that happens here. You have a friend. How in the world do I say this guy's name? Eteni Laurent de Margini. All right. Eteni, Etienne, for anyone who wants to take notes. He's an old friend of yours. He also deals in the occult, but he's out of Boston. And he has basically contacted you, Markus, because he knows that you are involved with some friends down in this area of New Orleans and stuff. And he's having an issue that there was a reporter that was working with him that apparently ran into some kind of trouble out in New Orleans. His name is Peter Gavin. And it seems that Peter is dead. He died suddenly. So your friend would like for you to, gather your resources and investigate on what happened to Peter.
Okay.
All right. So what he's able to tell you is that I believe that Peter Gavin has ran afoul of probably even some cultists, because the Mardi Gras season is up and running. The theme for this year's Mardi Gras is Alice in Wonderland, and there's always all kinds of occultist things that are just going all kinds of bad in here. And he says the person that I think that you should, who's the biggest point of contact, is talking to one Charles Sundstram. He is the city editor of the New Orleans Daily Gazette, who obviously Peter Gavin worked for. And he was doing some sort of a story on Mardi Gras season and Mardi Gras itself around New Orleans era. And now he's done for. But Charles Sundstram is the gentleman that you should go talk to first and see if you can't figure out what has happened to Peter.
All right, then.
So off you go.
Off I go. Take a drive.
What would you like to do, sir?
I'm going to let my business partner know that I will be out for a little bit. I got to make some calls, talk to some people, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
If he needs me, this is where I'll be at. And I'll give him the Daily Gazette, your address, whatever.
All right, you just going to go there by yourself?
Do we have any, henchmen type guys? Maybe I can take the chauffeur.
Yeah, you can take him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if he wants all of your personal friends here to investigate, maybe taking everyone would be good, get all the base information as much as possible.
Yeah, whoever wants to go. Sure.
Okay. And I'm getting a lot of feedback on your mic, dude. Well, that seemed to work. Whatever you did worked. Well, until just now.
He's talking. Whenever he talks, it picks up feedback.
Yeah, his mic has got some feedback.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all right. You'll probably just have to mute between every time that you talk.
Yeah, if I don't mute, I can't hear you.
Oh, that's nice.
Use both ways.
That's nice.
Cool.
All right.
Alright, it's pathetic. But yeah, anyone who wants to go can go.
All right. So is it safe to assume that all of you guys want to go?
Yeah, we can all go.
Okay. So you guys can go down to the New Orleans Daily Gazette. It's, in the uptown of New Orleans. So I have a picture that I can send to everyone specifically for this. Dunk. All right, I sent out a picture on text for everyone. Just a little rough layout of New Orleans in 1920, just an area map kind of thing. So uptown New Orleans is where the Daily Gazette is at. You guys park in front of the building. You all taking one car or separate cars meeting there? How do you want to do that?
We can take separate cars. I guess it depends on how big the chauffeur car is.
Yeah, 4-seater. Well, 5-seater.
Okay, so it can pretty much fit all you guys. All right. Okay, so you guys get to the Gazette, park there, and off you go.
Cool.
Dead space.
What?
This is a player interaction game, guys. Come on, man. You got to work with me
We're
here.
gonna go in and go to the front desk. And I'm gonna ask for Mr. Sundstrom, editor, that I'm here to see him personally.
Okay. The lady, attractive young lady at the desk is all like, Mr. Sundstrom he's really busy right about now.
I'm his best friend, Mr. Markus. Yeah, he knows me personally. Just tell him I'm here. Oh, and you're so beautiful, darling. I'll tell you what. Don't let any of the boys around here tell you otherwise. But if you could just let Mr. Sundstrom know that I'm here to see him, he'd be more than welcome to see me.
Oh, yes. Sounds like you're trying to charm your way into her good graces there a little bit. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, or persuade her to let me in.
Okay, persuade will work just fine. Why don't you go ahead and make that roll?
Alright, so what am I doing for skills?
You are rolling a percent, and you want that percentage to ideally be underneath your total percent for persuasion.
Oh, nice.
And the lower you get, the better the success, of course.
80% on my persuade. I roll a 25.
Ooh, you definitely made a hard success. You got below half. You didn't quite make it for an extreme of fifth, but you did pretty good. She blushes a little bit, and she's all like, "Well, she's lands and mighty me, aren't you? Just the this little sweetheart, aren't you?" She's like, I think that he just might be in between some appointments. Let me see if I can't go get him. She'll pat her face, with her, her cotton, big old cotton ball that's got the powder on it. Got her kind of worked up.
And smile.
Got her kind of worked up there, Tiger. So, see, look.
Yeah, I give her a wink and a smile.
Your boys are already at work. You're like, yeah, rat bastard.
Good.
Good. It saves you from just shutting down the shooter, right? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
That's nice. I'm really glad that you just decide.
Hey, look, no one refuses me, okay? One way or another, they're gonna come around.
An offer you can't refuse.
Well, you can try.
Might end up with a horse head at the foot of your bed.
Might end up with their head at the end of the bed.
All right, so you guys you'll be escorted off to a open office area. Sundstrom, Charlie Sundstrom, he's a tall but thick-set, grin-faced guy. He's middle-aged, white dude. He constantly, while he's talking to you guys, he is constantly brushing back his thinning hair. Let's try that out for a little bit. And he is always chain smoking his favorite brand of Lucky Strikes. So,
Cool.
yeah, which the labels look kind of familiar to you there, boss. Yeah. All right. Got those.
Yeah.
So he's like, he's gonna ask. He's gonna look at you, Nick, and he's gonna be like, I don't believe I know you at all.
No, sir, you don't, but you're going to know me here soon. Hey, you have an employee by the name of Peter Gavin. It is of personal interest that I find him. Do you happen to know any locations or where he was last seen or where you might have sent him?
And he was all like, yeah, I know Peter. He's like, how did you find out about Peter?
Oh, you see, he's a best friend of mine too, so I need to find out where he's at. I have to talk with him.
Really? Obviously. Hold on.
Wait for it.
He gets a 48 on his psychology roll, which he does not make it, so he does not detect that you are just lying your ass off to him. So he's like, oh, whatever, dude. He's gonna be like, Peter didn't have that many friends that I'm aware of.
We were close. We just didn't talk about it at all, you know.
Did Tenny Laurent send you by any chance?
Yeah, you know, he's my best friend too. He had contact with me, told me I need to go talk to Peter.
Who'd have known that your guy had so many best friends?
Popular guy. That's why we work well together.
This is not more of that persuade. This is more of a nice little fast talk that you're doing there. So why don't you roll your fast talk real quick? See how convincing you are of this.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, do you not have anything in fast talk?
No, but I did roll a 13.
Oh, good. That's only like, you know. Yeah, you come across as, you know, as like, oh yeah, I know him too. Yeah, I know him too. And the look he's giving you is all like, what the hell? The mob boss back there is all like, you were doing pretty good until everyone was your best friend, dude.
Yeah.
We're doing really good up until that point.
Yeah.
like, oh.
I completely believed it.
Yeah.
Why not?
You believed it? You bought it?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
He's a trustworthy guy.
Okay, not bad. Yeah, you know. A racist Bob Moss, okay. Maybe. You don't like him? He owned him. I mean, it's so kind of works in well with the two of you and
Yes,
Estevan's
sir.
character, right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. So he. So during this time that he's going to be talking to you guys, he gets, you know, he's the editor because he's going to get interrupted a whole bunch of times about, you know, having to ask questions from reporters, and he just, you know, he's really quick and decisive, and you can tell that he calls the shots. He's going to pull out a large manila folder from his middle drawer, and he says, "Well, this is what I have of Peter's notes and stuff before the police basically cleaned up the crime scene and you know, declared him dead and stuff like that." He was like, "I'm just gonna flat out just let you know that I think he ran into something bad, and you know, it being Mardi Gras, you know, the police have limited resources, and I feel that I owe Peter to figure out what has happened to him. So, you know, be nice if you guys help me out." So he'll give you the large manila envelope, and there is a 5x8 notebook in there, handwritten notebook. It seems that Peter was really meticulous about taking notes. He was a reporter. He fancied himself a pretty good reporter. So he took notes on everything. And also in there is a wadded up piece of paper that falls out. And it looks like that.
What the hell is this?
Precisely. He's like, I don't know. I just know that was found in his left hand when they discovered the body.
Oh, that's nothing I've ever seen down here.
What does it look like?
Nothing like that's ever come across through the bar.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which way I hold it up, really. I'll give you a close up on the camera. There.
Alright.
You, because of your background, you actually have a Cthulhu Mythos percent, right?
Yes, I do.
Why don't you roll it? I know it's very low, but it's all right.
35 on the die roll. I only have that 10%, so.
Right. You haven't seen it before, but something about it is eluding you. You don't think it's any sort of business sigil or anything like that. You kind of have a feeling that there's something to it. so the police have gone through all of this. They've also gone through his house and searched his desk here and stuff. So basically, his death is being ruled as a suicide, and I am saying malarkey.
What did he die from exactly?
He fell. Well, he jumped off of a 4-story building in the middle of the park.
Yeah, that'd kill you.
He jumped.
That's why his death is called a suicide.
What building was this?
It was one of the 4-story buildings down in the park, the Park District by Lakeshore Drive. So. So if you have all that you're welcome to take his notebook, check out everything.
Where does this guy live?
He says, oh, here, he gives you an address. He was all like, you can go look him up. He lived in uptown New Orleans in an apartment. I can give you his address. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I want that.
Okay. So according to the journal, if you just pass through it real quick, basically Peter was writing a series of stories about the organizers for the Mardi Gras celebrations. It's popularly known that the people that make floats and stuff like that, but the people who do the organizing for each of the floats and the themes and everything, they're called crews. Krews. That's what they're dubbed. They're called crews. And he was looking into the top 3 of the crews, but the one that comes up the most is the most honorable crew of the swords. That name tends to be mentioned throughout several pages of the notebook. So, Sunstram will tell you guys, I know he was working on these crews and everything. He says, you got to be careful with these guys who are the crew, because their money all comes from rich and influential members of society around New Orleans, and they don't like having and being prodded and stuff for a good cause like this. So you're going to have to walk on eggshells if you're going to talk to any of these guys. You're going to have to be really careful, because they'll cause problems for you in a heartbeat. So, but I don't need to tell you guys that. You probably already know. If you guys run into any issues of the law and try and drop my name, I can't help you. All I'm going to say is that I gave you guys this information and just kind of leave you out to pasture. You guys need to figure this out on your own and to help out Peter and stuff. So.
Well, we'll do what we can with the information that we have.
Right. He has, in these notes, you see a list of names and home and office addresses of members of several of the crews. There's 3 crews on there, but he talks about the most honorable crew of the swords. He's got some people on there. There's an address in the French Quarter, and he's got a handwritten note on there that it says Swords Crew HQ and then a question mark above that address. There are a couple of names that get mentioned in here. Apparently, the most honorable crew of the Swords is financed by one Dennis, Denis, Bouchard, Bouchard, and a Randall Fowler. And it has in there, it includes, he's got their ages, he's got their home address, and the office address for both of those guys in there. There are several family members that are on there, business dealings, and he's got some holdings on there about charitable contributions. He's got some notes about criminal records, which there really is none. Bouchard he's got a thing for reckless driving and public drunkenness, but they all got squashed in the public record. So he went, he stepped on it. So, right. It does talk about Bouchard holds all kinds of old money and sounds investments. His family has been in New Orleans since the early 1700s. His home is in the fashionable Garden District area. He's got notes on there that Dennis is creating this image of a playboy and compulsive gambler and a collector of fine antiques. And then he's got it underlined that Bouchard is the chairman of the most honorable crew. And then he has got further notes on Randall Fowler. He's got notes on there that he's researched that Randall Fowler's fortune sits on shipping companies and the railroads. He used to be, his family used to be a French name, Le Fleur, but they changed it because Le Fleur was actually a railroad company for slave trading, and included some white indentures. Probably know them. You're like, yeah, I remember Pappy telling me a story or two.
Yeah, I know these guys.
Right.
I work with them.
Well, I mean, back in the day, not now, right? Yeah, right.
My times have changed.
He does have an obituary clipping in there that talks about a hit-and-run death of Randall Fowler's wife and child about a year and a half ago. And all along, and on this entry on the back side of the little clipping is a name it was just handwritten in there, and it's in Peter's handwriting, but it says Papa Screech.
Look, if that's Dustin Diamond, we're gonna have a problem.
And then it talks that Papa Screech and his crew have built thousands of dollars from Fowler on creating the floats.
Huh.
So that's all the information you get. So he's like, that's all I got. If you guys will excuse me, I've got work to do. Appreciate it. I hope you guys can find something. The door is right there.
Before we go, how much would it cost to run an ad for my bar?
All right, so you guys talk business. He gets you some. He's all like, you know what? Go see Jeff in the corner. He's the business advertisement guy. Tell him I sent you. He'll get you, 20% off.
Fantastic.
Waste not, want not, right? Well, we're here, so
We're here.
Let's drum up a little business.
yeah, go. Mardi Gras is a busy time of year, man. I mean, if you guys are based out of here, yeah, Mardi Gras is your favorite time, especially for the Speakeasy.
Which is why I need to get back to the bar.
Is the Speakeasy located on Canal Street?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I bet it is.
You bet your butt.
I need to get my best there.
Hey, you got people. There's other people running the business. So. Alrighty. That's the groundwork. The rest is up to you guys. This is where you got to use your thinking caps here.
Maybe we should go check over that four-story
Well, I
building
think
that
I can
goes
talk
off.
to the crew. I think I know some of these folks.
All right.
I don't know. I think this one over here be a little bit better down in the French Quarter since he speaks the language.
Yeah.
I speak French too.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, is yours?
Damn frogs.
Mine is
That's your primary language? Is
yeah,
French?
that's my
Okay.
primary.
That's my second language. I know English and French.
I could go over there.
He's got the dialogue down, bruh.
I don't know. I think we should go check out the four-story building that he sort of jumped off of.
what?
You probably own the building.
How much is this, by the way? I like it. Oh,
Now that it's haunted.
What the hell?
Hey, Markus, have you heard of this Papa Screech guy at all?
Not necessarily.
There is no role I can ask you to make for it, dude. You don't know him.
Right.
Oh, I know. You're the
If
one
I had to
from
guess, you
New
might be
Orleans.
part of one of the crews, but other than that, I don't know.
Doesn't ring a bell, my friend.
Although, Markus, did I say his name right?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, Markus, you do believe that you do know a guy in town, who you might want to run that paper that I showed you with that drawing. You actually know Del Rio. His name is Ruby Delton. Whoops, is that right? Nope, I'm sorry. Ixnay that, Ruby Delton, sorry.
Just kidding.
You actually know Albert Del Rio in New Orleans. He is the owner and proprietor of Del Rio's Arcane Bookshop. It's an occult bookstore that is in the French Quarter.
Guess where I'll be going next.
Yeah, you're kind of like, I have a guy I could talk to about this, I believe, so.
We got a couple things in the French Quarter we can take a look at.
Yeah. Not to mention, just helping you guys out. There's also, there's all kinds of things. Make me an idea roll. That's what I need to.
What do you want to base that off of?
Is an idea part of it?
Oh.
Oh, it's your intelligence is your idea. If you look at underneath intelligence, it says idea. That's like your idea roll. It's the catch-all phrase. Where I'm like, I know something. So I'm asking you to make an idea roll.
I got a 18. My intelligence is a 75.
Okay, so you made lower in half, but not quite fifth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The police might, as much as you probably don't like to go to the police.
Police are kind of bad.
I'm just saying, there's the police did a report on this, so that's always a place to maybe send someone else other than you. Just go.
I might have a contact.
Why don't you send one of your boys? You think maybe the police might go, Angelo, yeah, hey, we got some bracelets for you.
Shotgun.
Well, I don't think you're going to be doing that at the
I'd rather die
police
in a
headquarters.
firefight than
Yeah.
go to prison.
They can't make anything stick.
Well. Alright. Do I have any contacts with the police? Let's see, do I have any outstanding warrants?
Not in my background, no.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually, let me take a look. I might have contacts.
Yeah, Jonah, you been talking to your PO lately, or do you have a bench warrant for not showing up to court?
Well,
Shush you.
hey now.
So, we got that Del Rio for him in the French Quarter. We got the building there. Got the address. The HQ, which I don't know if we want to just march in there and just be like, hey.
Give me info.
Yeah. That doesn't sound like a great idea.
Probably not.
Like short drive.
You also have Peter Gavin's address.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let me get back to the bar. Go
You got
through-
the offices of the crew, obviously.
Let me go through the Rolodex, see if any of our customers might have some information. So I'm sure we get some customers in here that we might be able to utilize.
Yeah.
Since that'd be my area of contacts.
Yeah.
Interesting. Good play. Not bad.
I probably have some bribe to city officials. That's more for getting out of jail, though.
Actually, I'm curious, what would the odds be that we have a police officer that comes to our bar?
Yeah.
Better ask the keeper.
What's your luck?
We'll go ask him that now. Okay, my luck today, gentlemen, is not that high. 70.
All right, roll a percent. Roll under your luck.
33.
Almost
Half.
half.
So it's at the. Is it at the hard?
It's little over half. 35 would be half, and 33 is what I hit.
Oh, so you rolled under half.
Yeah, he's rolling.
I rolled under half.
Okay, well, a hard roll was what was needed. Yeah, you know of a investigator who has done some work for the family, who's on the payroll.
Look, sometimes you gotta have these guys on the payroll, all right?
Right. Yeah. You
They
do know an investigator who is on the payroll.
Yeah.
Marshall.
Sure, him.
I forgot about Marshall.
Marshall, that crackpot, he never pays his damn bill.
Come on.
Just saying, that jerk. That guy's got to pay his bill more often for him to be a contact.
Yeah, really. We could put a call out for Marshall, see what he's got. Right along his lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give Marshall a call.
Okay, will do.
Yo, freaking Marshall, that guy. You know, that guy.
Which means this should be somewhere along his beat. Well, no, he's not a beat cop. He's an investigator.
Does anyone have points in law?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, roll them.
Not much.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh, but I did it. Oh, right at that spot, too. Darn it. 11.
I got a 10.
Okay. Well, both of you know that in New Orleans, if you want to talk to your buddy or talk to anyone, Jerry's Diner is the place to go. That's the cop hangout. Oh, that's like going to Village Inn here in Albuquerque. And going like, well, where'd all the cops come from?
We'll send the waiter.
Send the waiter.
Send the waiter.
Yeah.
Handwritten note with our waiter. Marshal, your bill is coming due. Need to see you now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Stephano.
All right. So you're putting out the call. I take it you guys are gonna leave here, right? You're not doing all this mob boss bull crap while you're sitting in this guy's office, right?
No, that's half the fun. What's he gonna do?
His eyes are about as big as saucer plates. He's like,
Oh, you're still here? Hold on, let me get my shot.
I got the best story in my office right here.
What the hell's wrong with you? What are you still? Are you still here?
Why are you in my new office? I just bought this place.
You now work for me.
You know how much is this place? I'm all
Now
No.
we're probably covering this in the limo.
Yeah.
Heading back to the...
All right, so you guys take off. You're going back to wherever you guys parked at for everyone. Probably back at the Speakeasy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's busy.
Good. I hate doing it, but I'll hit the floor. I'll get our new waiter out there to run the message.
It's probably going to be a few hours before you hear from them.
I already expected that. Oh, and I slip a 5 into it.
Hey, $5 is $5, man.
Well, hey, he's on our payroll. He understands the message then when he opens it up.
All right.
Let's get your butt over here now.
Why don't, let's see.
We could take a cruise to the French Quarter.
Yeah. Could take a cruise to the French Quarter while we wait.
Yeah.
Yeah? Hey, Markus, you up for a cruise over to the French Quarter?
Well, I could be, but I was going to head to that bookshop and see what's going on.
Oh, all right. All right.
Apparently he knows someone. Actually, the bookshop is in the French Quarter.
Yeah.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tag along. Just drop me off or something.
All right, let's take a drive.
Yeah, you know this guy's kind of sketchy about a whole lot of people dropping by his store, so, you know,
Yeah.
you're like, you better leave, let me
I
talk
ain't
to him.
interested in that fancy voodoo garbage crap, all right? The whole damn thing should be purged.
Back off from the window, Chris. Your smoke's getting in here, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's real. You got to believe in it, sir. Gotta believe in it.
No.
It'll get you one of these days.
No.
Dun dun dun! Let's call it Cthulhu. It's always gonna get you in the end.
If I don't see it, it ain't there.
There you go. So he stays at the bar. The 4 of you are going to go to the French Quarter?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going, or are you just sending these 3?
I'll go too.
Oh, okay. You're up. Yeah, you're driving. You're like, oh. Where do you guys want to go first? You drop him off?
Yeah, we'll drop him off.
Okay. And where are the 3 of you going?
We were gonna look at, what was the other stuff?
The crew. We need to talk to them.
Yeah, and you might know someone there. We'll look at that. There's something else over here.
Oh, it's what's it, the Rendell something on railroads?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
Fleur?
fella.
Yeah, it's a little sort.
See when you can dig up on that guy.
I think we can talk to him just fine.
Alright.
Le Feur? That's Randall Fowler.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? So, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So you guys are going, I just heard ideas, I didn't hear.
We're gonna kind of look at that Sword Crew HQ thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The warehouse where their crew is at?
Yeah, just kind of take a look, not do anything too crazy just yet with it.
Amazingly, one of the things that you're going to see in his notes was there's an entry in Peter Gavin's notes that he indicates that he wants to go to the crew's warehouse and look at it. That's like the very last thing that's written down.
Cigarette smoke.
I know, I told
Yeah.
Chris he was hanging out next to the window.
And the wind kept on blowing, so I had to move out even more.
Right.
I'm sorry about that.
All right. So, yeah. So he had So his intention was to go look at that. The warehouse address is in the French Quarter.
Yeah.
So okay.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
You get to do some speaking.
Yeah.
All righty. So
I'm just gonna take a little look at it.
okay. It's a drab one-story office building. There are several windows that line it, and back behind it is a large warehouse. You know, hundreds of feet long, a couple of stories high. You know, kind of thing. The front door is actually blocked open. Takes you a little bit because traffic is pretty heavy at this time, especially in the French Quarter. You know, like, there's people everywhere.
Yeah. I wonder how much jail time he would get if I just had him run him over.
Well, it would make this game really quick.
And you're all in jail. The end. Who eats the world? Damn.
At least he had to go through the jail cell to get to me first. That's all that matters.
We could go look around outside of the building, see what's up. Or...
Try and blend in as a passersby. Don't want to.
All right, so
too obvious.
so Marcus, you get dropped off and you go to Del Rio's Arcane Bookshop, huh?
That's correct.
Okay. Albert is just a rail thin of a man. He's got graying hair. Obviously, he's in his early 50s, maybe very late 40s, and everything. He looks up he's actually there when you come walking in. There's a couple other people that are in there that are in his establishment. So when you come walking in, he's got this look of just like, oh my God, there's a lot of people here. So he's just like, oh, not another one. So, but he recognizes you, gives off this warm smile, and he's all like, hey, Marcus, how are you doing?
Hey, long time no see. How's my best friend doing today?
I'm all paid up. You don't have to pull the best friend stuff on me.
Oh, man, were we going there today? I just come to see you. You're one of my favorites. You know that. Come on.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look, now that we know we're best friends, and I have a favor to ask you.
Well, I think we found Marcus's shtick, right? Hey, it's my best friend.
Yeah, everyone's my best friend. Can you take a look at this? I want to pull out the paper, put it on the counter.
All right.
Step back about 3 feet.
Step back like 3 feet. Just in case you summon a Bayaki and I'm here, that'd be bad. Whoa, we got there early. Right on.
All right.
Yeah.
I a little paranoid from a previous past. Yeah.
Yeah. Real quick, Markus, why don't you roll me a spot hidden?
Alright, I have 50% and I rolled a 43.
Okay. You did notice that on there's of course this is Mardi Gras, so everything's just decked out. There is flags and banners and there is just all kinds of stuff everywhere. But one thing that you'll see that on an old tree in the middle of the road there's a come around that goes on here. And it's like positioned right in front of Del Rio's bookshop. On that tree, you actually saw like a little paper banner that talks about the floats and everything. And the symbol on I take it you have the piece of paper, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The symbol that you're holding is on that flyer.
Alright.
So,
I'm going to take that flyer.
Okay. All right.
And compare it with Ruby.
With who?
Ruby. The owner, is that his name, Ruby?
No, ignore Ruby. I told you to do, yeah, that was the wrong name. It's Albert.
Albert.
Yeah,
okay.
Albert is the guy who owns Del Rio's bookshop.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to compare it. Tell him I just found this. This was on a dead guy's hand. The symbol. We're trying to find out what happened to him.
Well, he looks at it and he was all like, "Oh, well, this is the symbol that has been coming up around the area as it's like a old folklore kind of thing with us occultist types. It's a symbol of kind of like brings you fortune and good luck. It's just something that is used. I can look into it a little bit more. I think there's books on it, but I'd need probably a couple of days to try and find what the true significance is. And if you want to look around in my bookstore, you can.
I think I'll do that. Can you take a look also, just in case?
Yeah, sure.
I appreciate it. I mean, we're best friends and all. I mean, it would really help me out.
Yeah, we're best friends. Yeah.
This symbol of fortune didn't help this guy at all. That's actually what it is.
Yeah, that's kind of bad luck. That's kind of the opposite of.
What if that was the good thing that happened?
Right.
All right. Do you have library?
I do at 40%.
All right, roll it.
All right. Oh no, 84. No.
Yeah, you don't find crap.
Must not be using the Dewey Decimal System.
Right.
Right. They don't have Google in here. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. We need Google.
Yeah, he's using the Radar O'Reilly system.
Hey, Alexa.
He's like, I've seen this symbol before, other than just this is the good luck stuff, so I can research it, but since we're best friends, it'll cost you $50.
Oh man, that's your best friend.
Oh man.
Man, it cost me a lot. Please.
Good.
How about
Wow, that's a
I
lot
do
of money.
$25 now because we're friends, and then I'll pay you when you find something. The extra 25. How about we do that?
Roll
25, do
your
the research,
persuade.
and then another 25 at the end.
Roll your persuasion, please.
28. Oh yeah, I have an 80%.
Dang, look at you.
Oh man.
My aunt one just said that.
No.
Said get wrecked. He's your best friend. He already knows all your tricks. How about you give me 50 now and another 50 tomorrow?
Crap. He's like, since we're talking about, half on half kind of things, and we're all best friends, how about 50 now, and when I find what I'm looking for, you still slide me another 20 on top of that.
Oh man, you ain't gonna be your best friend no more.
Ball busted.
Fine, just give me that answer when you can.
Son of a
Ah,
bitch, man.
stick a man, I tell you.
I might want to hire that guy.
I tell you, you were looking absolutely healthy today.
Oh
Give her
crap!
some,
What a time to roll an
uh,
one. Just see, get wrecked, dude. That ain't happening.
Really?
Really? We're good friends. Oh yeah, we're good friends. I'll be a much closer friend with $60 in my pocket.
Oh man.
Bitch, really?
Hey, me a little stickler.
Yeah.
You sure you weren't a Jew and everything?
Is your name Clicks? Are you related to a blue family? So he's like, yeah, okay, cool. He says, hey, you want me just to call you at your house when I get it figured out?
Yeah. Hey, I do that.
So. Alrighty. Do you don't have do you have anything in psychology at all?
No, I don't.
Okay, you can make the base roll.
Base.
Oh yeah, it's a 10%, dude. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, baby, show me odds. Hell no. 68.
Negative ghostwriter.
That Del Rio, he's a great old bastard. I tell you that. Those are jerk ass.
Oh, we'll be friends no more.
You're not my buddy no more. Okay, so he's got that going. So you guys do anything else? You just did a drive-by? Shot the place up, all gangster style?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
No, not quite. I don't have my Tommy guns with me at the moment, so probably not.
That's fine. All right. So you guys just you saw the warehouse and everything. You're like, well, okay, warehouse. Yeah.
Why don't you go take a look?
Yeah, I guess I'm...
Park the car.
Yeah.
Stop the car first, obviously.
Yeah. Holy crap!
I failed my job. I failed my drive auto roll. Oh man.
He's a friend of.
You had one job, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I mean, in his defense, no one really argues with the mob boss. When the boss tells you get out of the car, generally it means like right now. So he just says, all right, boss, blah, 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 blah. Did that really just happen? The two of you in the back seat kind of looking nervously at each other like,
Yeah. go park the car, and I'll go out to investigate.
You're gonna go inside the office area or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside
Okay.
the office area.
Oh, nice. Huh?
There's
The laughing Pope.
Very appropriate.
So yeah, there's musicians and celebrations and everything that's going on around here. You guys are parked there, so of course you're gonna have people come by, offering, some drinks of various kinds. You're like, well, what the hell? Why not?
Why have a driver?
Get some beads thrown on you.
Always a great time.
Yeah, I mean,
cheers.
right.
Cigar?
Don't mind if I do.
All right, so yeah, like I said, the door is open, goes right into a little office that currently has no one in it.
Oh.
There's a door off to your left and a smaller door off to your right that says restroom.
It's important to know where the restroom is.
It is. It is.
It's important. You gotta know where that is. So. All right.
Well, since there's no one in here at the moment, I guess I'll take a little look around to see if I find anything.
What are you looking for? It's just an office area. There's a makeshift half wall with a desk back behind it, phone, some filing cabinets and stuff like that. I mean, there's Rolodex and papers and all kinds of stuff that's on there.
I'll look into the files, see if I can find anything.
They're locked.
Well, don't have locked.
I guess they just don't trust that many people. Yeah.
Oh, dang. I mean, they won't leave the door open, just let me look around. Okay. Maybe, so if they're locked, I guess. Are there other drawers in the desk?
Sure.
I'm going to look through them.
All right, yeah, you can open them up. You don't find anything out of the ordinary. You find a packet of a couple of packs of cigarettes and a lighter.
Yeah,
what really?
Yeah.
Really?
Really? Kind of old man. Oh, never mind.
Not an old man. He's a younger kid. He's just got sticky fingers. That's all.
Who likes to talk to himself?
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Take myself. Dang, why?
So I tell myself, self, really do.
Really like those things.
I do so love a good conversation.
So you said there's a door on the left that goes to another place that's not.
Yes, it opens up and there is a attractive-looking Creole lady that comes walking through, and she's just all like, "Oh, hello."
Hello, monsieur. How are you doing?
Yeah, you get small talk from her. She's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice anyone was here." When she comes walking through the door, past the door, you can see that it opens up into a large area, and you can hear all different types of music. Probably more of probably the type of music that's being played around here.
Just a bunch of jazz, kind of.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. And you can see what looks like people that are all over the floors painting banners, and there's workers back behind that door. So she's just all like, "Well, hi there. How are you? How are you doing?" And
I'm doing good. Do you know where the place I could find Dennis? Where? Hold on. Dennis Duchard.
She says, "Well, Mr. Bouchard has not checked in today. No, sir."
Oh. Do you know when he will be back?
No, sir. He randomly just comes in and out. Can I take a message? I can have him give you a call, or?
Sure.
All right, so she's like, give me, can I get a name and a number?
Yeah, I'll give her my page.
Your what?
What?
What are you smoking, boy?
This is the 20.
Oh, this is yeah, you're right.
Give her my page.
There's no pagers in the 20s.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll give her the home phone.
Okay.
Boss's number.
Yeah, boss's number.
There you go. Come on, boy.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll say, well, if you smoke here right now, then I'll go. And yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go and I'll be back with the boss and tell him I've got some contact info. So yes, so I went in there and I got a contact info, and so Dennis should be calling at the house. So if you want to talk to him, just
sure,
get any
why not?
information.
You're like, yeah, that's right.
Sure.
Hey, look.
Look, I've had like 5 beers just handed to me, kid. Hold on.
Like, well, me and him were just
Remember,
smoking a cigar,
You're
like,
Italian,
whatever.
French. Remember how we feel about the French.
Yeah, they're goddamn frog-eating bastards. Goddamn render monkey.
Don't get your buddy talking about porch monkeys. He's got a story or two from back in the day.
You're damn right.
Yeah, damn. Golly. That's more Georgia, really, I think, right? Good deal. Okay, so you guys have just been hanging out. It's been about an hour or so that these guys have been gone, and what's his name? Marshall comes walking in. He's dressed like he's been working. He's investigating some stuff probably, or he's in his little cop work suit, and he comes walking in and he's like, "Hey, Stephano." He holds up $5 and he's like, "You're the one that's buying me my round? Do you want to talk to me? All right, we're good. All right."
The investigation of that. Yeah.
He's all like, "I'm on the job, so I can only have 3." So
Got it. Ain't no one here gonna tell him.
He's like, "What are you in such a hurry? You looking for me? What you got to bust me for, man?"
Hey, man, listen. A few weeks ago, it was an apparent suicide. 4-story building.
Oh, hey, that reporter kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kid took a big old floopsy flew right off the top of that building.
Head dive?
He just, a face plant, like inches into the ground. That dude hit hard.
Was there any reason behind it?
Yeah, he decided he wanted to jump.
Come on.
That's what's in the report. What you want? I don't know.
What's not in the report?
Huh?
What's not in the report?
Oh, hell, I don't know. Stall. Hold on. What skill do you want to use to try and loosen his lips up a little bit?
Throw him another shot.
Oh, okay, but there's a skill that's going to be involved in that. I'm leaving it up to you on how you want to do this.
Or bartending.
No, unfortunately.
Roll my bartending skills.
Unfortunately, bartending's not a skill. I persuade him with another
There you go. Roll it.
shot.
Perhaps you need another shot.
Odd 7.
Holy crap. An extreme success?
Extreme success.
Nice! You lay out 2 of them for him, and he's all like, that kid, the coroner's report showed that he died from a much higher fall. there's like this big old fancy doctor, professor dude who's from the Tulane University, who was called in to help out the coroner, and that doctor dude, he said that he wasn't buying it, that he fell from just 4 stories. But you can find him at Tulane University.
Yeah, the doctor's name?
August Torriner.
Pour him another shot.
Oh man, he's like, that's what I got. You know, he was looking into those the honorable sword crew guys. Man, this is good stuff. Did you break out the special bottle, man?
For you?
Of course.
Man, your boss is all right. He may be a prick. He's all right about my tab, but you know what? I'm going to try and pay up at the end of the week.
End of the week.
I ain't getting charged for this now, am I?
No, you're not being charged.
Well, that's because we're such best friends. Hey, I know someone else who says that.
Your best friend?
Everyone's my best friend when they're pouring my bourbon.
Got that right.
He was like, those crew guys I know are being investigated.
They are.
Yeah, it's a fishing thing though. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but there's they've got some weird stuff that's gone on with them that's tied back to that incident in 1907.
1907, huh?
Yeah.
I wasn't quite here at that time. What was it?
glug. Yeah, you already rolled the extreme success, so you're getting this guy stupid hammered. And he was all like 1907. That was when that large cult off in the swamps was broken up by the police.
Oh wow! Is it your division that's doing the investigating right now?
No, that's Inspector John Raymond. He was in charge. He's retired now. Do you know there's one of the actual police officers who took part of that raid? He's still here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's retired. He's on the seedy side, but that's old Robert Swanson, man. He's all right.
Cool.
He was actually one of the guys that was part of that big old raid of the cultists in 1907. It was all kinds of famous. It pissed off all kinds of stuff, but some of the crew of the sword people were said to have ties to the people who got raided and stuff.
Interesting.
Damn, this is good bourbon. You ain't there? Who are you talking to on his cell phone?
Yes. Hey, look, if he's got a pager, I got a cell phone. Send him a text.
I'm in between the two of you. I got a PDA, darn it.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring up my BlackBerry. Hey, shut up. You're listening to your Zune, all right? So you just...
At least it's not an iPod.
There you go. Zune was before iPod, so that was the whole reason why I said that. But
So you're saying that the swords are being investigated now?
well, yeah, they're being investigated, but it ain't gonna go anywhere. It's just fishing.
Ah, your department?
No, I got nothing to do with it. I'm still trying to bust those 2 nuns that were the 2 gals dressed up as nuns trying to shake people down for money for the Catholic Church, and they were using it for their own means. I tell you what, they know how to wrap their lips around a guy's ding.
There you go.
Oof.
Well,
I'm only human.
tell you what.
You've done me you've done me a great favor today. Here's one for the road.
I'm not gonna be. It's all I'm gonna hit is the road.
We'll call your debt for this month clear.